Welcome Home, track 23, is in a lot of ways the second key to what Bandstand was from its creation. The first, of course, being the idea of these traditions and looking at them from a realistic point of view. The second idea and the second keystone for us to making the show work was the idea that we would construct an 11 o'clock number, that we would show the audience how the number gets constructed, so that the audience would be fully invested in what they were actually witnessing, because it's not just a song. What makes the thing work is the circumstances that the song is performed, in which the song is performed. The construction of the song, the deconstruction of the song, the reconstruction of the song, and then the fact that it's actually being sung live on the air. And when you're in the theater, what we've done and what Andy's staging does is it co-opts you into being the audience in the Palace Theater watching the broadcast. And it's also a double event, because not only do you get to play the character of the audience in the broadcast, but you are an audience in the know. You know what this band is about to do, and you've watched this number get constructed, and so you understand how difficult it's going to be for this woman to do. And the other thing that Rob and I wanted to do is and it was kind of a joke for a while, but then it became very real. We were like, what if we constructed an 11 o'clock number that would basically be impossible for the leading lady to do every night? That you would know as an audience member, watching the pieces put together, that there is no way this woman is going to pull this off. It's too fast, it's too high, there's too much to remember, it's live radio, the guys behind her aren't sure exactly how they're going to play what they're going to play, and on top of all of it, it's admitting this raw emotional truth that nobody in the country is willing or really possibly ready to hear. And so part of the thrill of it is, especially if you're in the theater, is that edge of your seat wonder, is she going to pull this off? Is Laura going to actually be able to get to the end of this number?
And the band guys themselves, are they going to be able to pull it off? I mean, they are actually, these actors on stage are actually playing the instruments for this, their instruments for this 11 o'clock number, and it is a hair-raising tempo and incredibly difficult.
And that's one thing that we didn't include on the album, how they get to this tempo. When you see it in the theater, they start at one tempo, and Donnie pushed them faster and faster and faster and faster, which is a dramatic enough moment in and of itself. For the recording, we just started actually where they hit the fast tempo.
Right, and there's also, I mean, as difficult as it is, especially for Laura to sing, for the character of Julia, suddenly the band together pushes into a modulation, and it gets even higher.
Yeah.
And more powerful and more demanding.
And Andy has the horns turned straight out at that point, so you as an audience feel the vibration of those horns, so it becomes using music as almost a physical weapon. And Greg and Mike on the CD that you're able to hear, you hear that. There's a definition between the orchestra in the pit and how they start to sneakily integrate into the number, and the Donnie Nova Band coming at you straight ahead. It's a really cool sonic effect that they've done. Yes, it is a D flat that she is belting at the end, and yes, in the theater she holds it even longer than she holds it on the album, so that's really something to see. I don't know how she does it.
8 times a week.
8 times a week, and the band guys as well. The other thing that is amazing to see it live, and I think you hear it in this recording. It's really emotional for these band guys to play it, and so there are times where they have tears streaming down their face while they're playing their horns, and I think that rawness and that energy is absolutely captured in this recording. It's pretty remarkable.